Helps if your mic is unmuted. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube, regardless of where you are in the world or what time of day it is for you. Man, I truly hope you're doing exceptionally well. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here. Regardless if you are watching this live or if you're watching this as a VOD later, I'm always thankful. Something that doesn't get lost on me is the amount of time that people spend consuming and enjoying my content. I am fully aware that some of you are trolling and I just don't care. But the majority of people here, I really believe, do actually either enjoy the content for some reason or another, or fully believe that I can do anything I set my mind to, just like I'm telling you guys all the time. So it's going to be a good day. Yesterday, my mental was tough, which I try not to blame too much, but I'm really trying. I'll say it that way. I'm trying not to blame as much. But I definitely was not blaming teammates last night. There were several people who tried to kind of point at timestamps, and there was one that somebody pointed to. He was in the first game on, and I literally, in the same breath that I said, I don't know what my team was doing there, but that's on me. I should have turned around and realized they were no longer with me. So in the same breath that I'm recognizing that I don't know what they were doing, it wasn't their fault. It wasn't their, that wasn't the point of what I said. And it's just interesting because, like, a lot of people really seem to have this idea that if you acknowledge that your team is doing weird things, apparently that means you're blaming them, which is interesting. That's all I'll say on that. It's very interesting. So, One Reinhardt, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. That's a fun name. What's up, Drew? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube, man. Milo's, welcome back, homie. I'm doing great, man. How are you? Today was truly a good day. Work was much better than yesterday. Had a pretty direct conversation with my boss today, and yeah, it was a good day. What's up, Watchgrass? Gonna welcome back, dude. Diddy for Hope. Oh no, man, I've been seeing some of these names that people are coming up with. Oh no, bro. Oh no, man. It is pretty interesting. I have to give credit for creativity on some of them, though. Holy crap. Wifey's asking me an important question. Need you to lock in today and get that diamond. May I say that I started playing Echo and placed Masters 4 on an alt. That's awesome, Milos. What's up, Christlike? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in on Twitch, homie. Gaiman, what are your top 3 maps, and which 3 maps would you remove from the game entirely? I don't know that I have a 3 of each. I would just say I have a favorite and a least favorite. Havana is my least favorite, bar none. Literally loathe playing that map. And literally, it has nothing to do with me playing Zarya or like my hero pool. I just don't like the map layout, particularly the third point. Just feels it almost feels impossible to fully cap. And my favorite map, though, is people will call it overrated, but I love Kings Row. Kings Row is dope. Junkertown is your least favorite. I could see that. Yeah, for a lot of the same reasons. Havana is such a Although third point in Havana, you have a lot of high ground surrounding the point, so you don't really have that on the point for third point Junkertown. All the way up to it, you do, but that's fair enough, true. Shambali is shambolic. Interesting. What's up, Gaiman? Seen a lot of backlash towards you recently, but hope you're doing well regardless. I don't bother myself with the opinions of losers who can't create actual content and can only farm off of other people's growth. That doesn't bother me at all. One Banan, what's up, homie? Welcome back. Good to see you in chat. We need to have Ilios up there. Are you saying that Ilios is like one of your favorites, Milos? Or least favorite, or what do you mean? I'm indifferent to Ilios. Like I don't. It's your favorite map? Are you a hog player? I feel like when people say Ilios is the best map, they're probably a hog player. Or a Lucio player, I guess. Tracer player. I was thinking about environmental, by the way. Petite wiener. What a wonderful way to insult someone. That's hilarious. Thank you. For what, Dingoid? What do you think of Nepal? Since the 5v5 changed, I've loved Nepal, but just not the indoor one. I can't really say, again, that I have a huge, strong opinion on the maps. I guess, like, my understanding of the game is not even close to the level of being able to get super into the nitty-gritty of map design. Nowhere near. Then I'm very self-aware there, you know? Fiber ABC, welcome. Thank you for your follow, man. I appreciate it. I don't really enjoy Atlas. I haven't been able to enjoy it that much myself, but I've been told it's because it's a very flank heavy map. Worst map is Antarctic Peninsula. I could see why people would not like that map. I don't know. I'm not sure why I would. I don't know how you could call it the worst one, but I could definitely see why people wouldn't like it. Worst map is kind of crazy on that one. Deaton, just so you know, we were good there. The name is weird, but I always try to give people a chance based off well beyond their name. Thank you, Omi. Nah, you're good, bro. You're just trying to help. I am not mad at all. I just thought yeah, I saw. You're good. Antless Colony. Wait, what? Huh? Oh. Nani. You know what I randomly want to do right now? Sub Simagosk. Pariso does exist, but I don't think it's as bad as many other maps. I like Lijiang. Lijiang's really good. I randomly want to just go sit down and binge anime, to be honest. I'm GM, and champ lobbies, same Farah comps are played with Hazard, Lucio, Juno, Dive, and it's repetitive. Okay, I see. So the compositions at the map are what really bother you. It's not the map. Numbani is my least favorite. Why is Numbani your least favorite? I guess it could be a lot of the same reason that I don't like Havana. There's just a lot of high ground on the actual point cap. 3 days in a row of streaming. That's my king. Hey, what up, homie? I don't think it's been 3 days, though. I streamed. This is my second day in a row. Tomorrow will be my third. Havana is the worst. Yeah, that is what I said. That is literally what I said. You're responding to messages that aren't on Twitch. Are you streaming somewhere else as well? Yeah, I stream over on YouTube as well. And actually, as soon as I can find the time to get it set up, I'll be streaming to Kick as well. Although I don't expect to have a lot of traction over there initially. But what rank are you now? I'm Platinum 2. D-ranked a bit while I'm trying to figure out the last thing I was coached on, which is I've gotten the 2 bubbles to get charged with Zarya, and then utilizing the charge combined with bubbles as pressure on the enemies. Problem was I was starting to become very passive, so now I'm playing to the extreme where I'm almost inting a bit and I'm losing rank because I'm learning, you know, limit testing genuinely, like unironically. Yeah, and that's fair, Deaton. I think that too many people just default, myself included, to that staircase in Numbani on high ground for the first point. There's there's basically 3 routes to get to point. You have the one that almost everybody takes. Then you have an under that area, right, with the mega and everything, and then you have the outer area, right, where so if you go up, down, and then there's an actually out and around to go to point as well. The trick with the out and around is if they have any kind of knockback abilities, you're risking a lot on that one for sure. Fair enough, Isaac. No one knows how to play Numbani properly. That's fair. I appreciate that, Eidolon. I do stream Wednesday through Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. Central, Nostromo. I probably do need to, I need to actually, like, create some of these commands soon. I will make that a priority. I'll add, like, a, sends command. I know I've had a lot of people ask about my sends for some reason. So, Equalizer, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Who coached me last time? Awkward. I've now been coached twice by him. I posted one. I've got the other one queued up for the week that we move because I won't be able to produce a video. So that'll be the easier one to put together. And it was really good coaching. It still has great value. I usually go coast on Numbani. Are you talking about the outer flank that I was describing? Sorry, my wife's texting me again. Apparently I'm supposed to be paying attention to my phone. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm being told she absolutely needs help. Throne of Anubis is actually a pretty rough map. I'll give you that one. I don't know what happened and why my screen went jet black, but is what it is, I guess. Do I have a link to my rig, headphones, mic, and mic stand? I do not. And I'll tell you why. Because if someone was going to buy equipment to do what I do, I would not tell them to buy the same things I bought. Because I bought my stuff in like 2020, and there are way better options at a much more affordable price. Just to give you an example, this microphone is a $300 microphone, just the mic, and it needs an interface. And I have the Elgato Wave XLR, which if I'm not mistaken, it's $200. It's all US dollars. It's $500 combined. These headphones are so niche. They are something that I specifically sought out, and they are the only thing that will check all the boxes that I wanted. But if I were to replace the microphone right now, like let's just say my mic quit, I would go get the Beacon microphone. It's a USB microphone. It's $280, and it's all in one. And it would sound just as good, if not better, than my like $500 setup. So that's a lot of why I don't do that. Just because I think it would be very strange for people to be like, wait, that's not the same microphone. And then I have to explain it every time. You know what I'm saying? So I have zero idea what you're talking about, Scroller. I'm going to be honest with you. Finally caught a stream. I've stayed up till 3 a.m. just to be here. Holy crap, Reinhardt. Sure you get some sleep. Sleep's important. What's the mic stand, though? It's the Rode PSA 1. And honestly, again, there's probably better ones now. I just haven't done a lot of research into it. I actually do have to replace that soon, too. So there is a reason you guys can't see the game right now, by the way. I actually looked back over all my games yesterday. I know that I played poorly and I had a bad mindset, but I do actually think I was getting stream sniped pretty consistently, so I'm just going to do everything I can to prevent that tonight. There's a lot of indicators. I saw your equipment video. You got some bread in it. Yeah, you have to keep in mind I've done this over the last 7 years. It wasn't something that I just bought all at once. Like, I have slowly accrued all of this over 7 years. So, yeah, it's a gross amount of money, but, you know, when you look at it, if it was probably, I would wager a guess that everything sitting here is probably between 7 and 9,000, call it 8. So I spent $1,000 a year, and that means I've spent less than $100 a month on all of this stuff. So nice, your boy. Good to see you, man. How was Destiny 2 tonight? Yeah, everybody spends too much on their hobbies. Yeah, it's totally normal. Totally normal. I think too many people overthink that. Just about to do your tank placements. Nice. I'm gonna assume you're a Reinhardt player. Is that a correct assumption? As soon as the game starts, I'll swap scenes so you guys can see it, by the way. Toasty, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. What's up, Nikki Lang? Good to see you back, homie. Thanks for tuning in for a bit, bro. Marvin, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate it, dude. Hope you're having a good one. Totally not a Reinhardt main. Ooh. Hey, you know what? I respect Reinhardt mains. I really do. Do I respect it enough to, like, mirror it? No. But I do respect Reinhardt mains. You guys got it tough. Oh, it's nice. So there's a new expansion for D2. That's dope. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Something that I hope to do eventually is like have like a more Gaming for Hope channel where I just play games that are completely unrelated to FPS.
Guess it's a good thing I'm heartless.
Yeah, I did give Rivals a shot. There's actually some Rivals content still on the same YouTube channel you're tuned into live right now. Okay, I now have some charge. We can kind of go in here. Okay, we back out. My team is not moving. It's okay. We're going to try and just focus him down a bit. Yep, there we go. We got a pick. I have enough here that I can probably walk on this a bit. I probably die here. No, I don't die here. Teammates are goated. Oh, okay. I was gonna get up there. I thought the Widow was up there. Where'd that Widow go? Did she grapple out? Okay, I'm running back out here a bit. Yeah, we need to come back a little bit here. Oh, I have a lot of HP. Why am I playing like this? Okay, she drops. Okay. This may have been the point where I figure out that I went too far. It's okay. We got a lot of cart push for that. But no, that was just limit testing. We found the limit. I went too far. I also could have played that a little bit better. Got in there. Probably waited out sleep dart. There's a few things I could have done better with that grab. But that's okay. In that grab, we farmed up the next one pretty quick. So... okay, we drop. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so we do have Zen Bap healing, so I have to start looking for Zenyatta's Discord orbs a bit better. And I need to play a little bit slower, or at least closer to my BAP. So I charged up his punch thinking that all 4 of my teammates there would turn and shoot him, but we did not. So, my fault. I assumed we would shoot the Doomfist. But charging up punch is a generally terrible idea, so I don't know why I did that. Okay. We did really well. We still have a very winnable game. Okay. Okay, breaks down. So we are on break Ana now. And our Ana is out of my LOS, or I'm out of hers, to be fair. So we are no longer taking that high ground, I guess. There is a Mega down here. I mean, maybe play cover a bit better there. We tank traded. Oh, our cast is winning as long as he doesn't get sniped. He lost an SMG Widow duel. That's unfortunate. I don't think that... Yeah, that's just... I shouldn't have grabbed, maybe. I don't know. This one might be one worth reviewing. Okay, he's got full punch. Canceled it. Okay, they're both down. Okay, we got point. Oh, I thought he was up here. What the heck? Okay. And honestly, chasing the Doom there would not have been the right decision anyway. Come back over here. Antied. Low. Okay, we have... Oh, we just kite that. Yeah, we don't. Okay, see, we wait for a mistake to go for there. We have plenty of charge. Yep, fair enough. Is he okay, honey? Yeah, he's good. Okay. Yeah, when he went back on my back line, I needed to go onto his for sure. I'll mute for a second, guys. Hang on.
Cannon online. Let's run them over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Okay, chat, we should be okay. we are down one support. Okay, I'm okay. Still have a bubble coming. Both supports are occupied. I'm just not getting much charge here. Okay, just kind of slow and steady. That is a problem. We have to play a really big graph here. I did not mean to throw that like that. That's unfortunate. That was really good. It was a little scuffed on the grab, but like the play itself was good. Yeah, it was a zoning ult, yeah. We forced out an ult. His team is who he's blaming. Holy crap. Oh man. He played a good play. He was a good Doomfist player. I think his engagements were like, he's looking a lot like I do and have for the last little while, where like I'm not realizing where my team is when I make plays. So it's good. Thanks, Marvin. I appreciate that. Should I write tank diff? Nah, I don't need to. The game speaks for itself. I don't need to rub it in. Yeah, he didn't get any follow-up, but he also was engaging in a way where his Onakiri backline was just caught by me the entire game. That's all it was. And if he had gotten me off high ground first to allow them to move forward, he could have actually maybe done something there. What are we, win-loss? Was that our first game? I think it was our first game, so win. Just a win. I have no idea what that is, Whiskers. No. Yeah, 100% win rate. Facts. Let's go. All I'm gonna say is we avoided Havana. Thank God. The trash can map. This team actually wasn't doing anything. Yeah, oh, I've been there. Yeah. But again, you can't blame your team. So like, as a tank player, you've got to look and see where they were. Yeah, you need to kind of tickle before the dive is what I've kind of understood anyway. I just really want those three if I can avoid playing with those, or having them on the team isn't as big of an issue. But do we get both my bans that I'm hoping for? Yeah. Oh, they banned Zarya. Okay. Well, we play some Ramatra this game. I'm cool with that. He can't blame his team. I'm watching them. I can definitely say they ain't doing nothing. Fair enough. It's kind of silly, but his backline is accessible. You can actually stay in with bubbles longer than Doom can stay. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Derpy82 watching the stream. Yeah, what up, Derpy? Hope you're doing well, homie. I'll switch over to the gameplay as soon as the game starts. I've been getting stream sniped pretty heavily in the last little while, and like actively people are throwing the games, so very unfortunate. So Derpy trying to learn. Yeah, you guys already know Derpy's learning from me. That's how it works. Do I warm up before my games? Not necessarily. I don't really have the time to, but I do aim train beforehand just because that's when I have time to. I wouldn't necessarily call that an Overwatch warm up though. I could call it a warm up in general, I guess. Kovacs? Yeah. Kovacs. And I've actually got a guy who helps me put the playlist together based on kind of what I need. Okay, we have a Symmetra. And Reinhardt. Ah, interesting. See, like right here. They're down one. Yeah, it's okay. That's good. They went down one, we put win. So Ryan is not going to have a good time unless he swaps. Okay, see, now I'm overextended. Let me come back. Yep, wouldn't have had to burn a cooldown there if I wasn't so far forward. Okay, there's a Tracer getting some picks, serious picks in my back line. Okay, I was just going to try and help out with that, but they got that handled. Back out towards our Ana. We have a big ult coming. Okay. Yep, Ana's dead. We are very down right now. We don't need to give them space for free. We might actually need to give them some space for free though. Okay. A little bit too low. Okay, we don't want to get too greedy. Let me grab this mini. Playing into Ryan's strength is not what we want here. He does have shatter for sure, because if I've had my ult this whole time, I need to look for a play actually with that. I need to quit messing around. Big. Still haven't needed to use my ultimate. I don't know what that Reinhardt's doing. I probably die here, actually. Okay, instead my Ana just nanos me because she's the GOAT. Okay. Yep, fair enough. I mean, we got massive value from that. It's okay. Tracer has no recall. Nope. What the heck is happening? My inputs were not working properly. That was really weird. What the heck is happening? Am I lagging randomly? That was weird. Okay, I need more cover. Yeah, I was hoping to get another pick out of that, but that's okay. Coral, what the heck? Dude, you're so bad, and by the way, your kid is crying and hungry. Ah. Thanks for letting me know. If we have any mods over in the YouTube chat, you're welcome to take care of it. Otherwise, I can take care of it in a minute. Can you imagine thinking that I am the problem when you are making alt accounts to harass me? Oh, my USB might be going out and my key. Oh my gosh. My keyboard is literally giving out actively right now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna have to plug it in. My keyboard is literally just giving up on me for no reason. Like, I'll be pushing a button and it just turns off. You're one to talk? Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Well, my team is carrying the fight, so I don't know what the heck is going on. I think my USB ports are starting to fail on my computer, though, which is not great. I've been worried that was the case, and now it's starting to look like it's probably true. Hopefully just plugging it in. Come on. Hopefully that'll help. Do you support Israel? I saw it on Twitter. I'm not going to get into political conversations on my live stream. Appreciate you having the concern, though. Do we even know that we have a bot that's just disappearing? Okay. Okay. They just Kitsune'd. We just walk out. Oh my, yeah. I mean, we just let them walk the point all the way back. Oh yeah, no, that was not it. I don't think. All right, well we just have to push it back. It's not a big deal. Winnable. What is? I'm gonna throw this fight. I'm gonna try and get over here. Oh my gosh, no way. I'm standing right next to my brig. We lost the game. My fault. My fault. That's just GG. Why did I stop playing? My keyboard literally stopped working. I don't know what was going on. It's never your fault, King. Yeah, that's not how that works. Unfortunate. Wilted. Yeah, there's a ton of you guys, actually. Thank you guys so much for the follows on Twitch. Kale Berries, thanks for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, that game was it was a closer game, so I don't mind losing that one. I also think there was plenty I could have done better. Dude, that was good. Why on earth are you ever picking Zarya? Ram is your true calling. Ram is just really strong right now, and Zarya comparatively is not. What does your shirt say? Life is difficult, don't do it alone. It's actually our merch if you use exclamation point merch in the chat. Yeah, I can. Yeah, give me just a second. Oh, you hit him already. Okay, I was wondering. Honestly, the keyboard's falling. I went, no. No, it is what it is. We had such a huge lead. I kind of blew it there. That's my bad. Just must feel bad when you're up so much. Yeah, it sucked. It's my fault though. Does anybody else in your family play Overwatch? Not really, no. Ram and Orion should be an insta win. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I should have played better. Thanks, Jai. I appreciate it. Keyboard trolling? Yeah, keyboard throwing for us, bro. Yeah, honestly, though, I don't think it's the keyboard's fault. I actually think the USB ports on my motherboard are going out. Which is not great. Turn it off, Caillou. What? What are you doing, Cass? Do you play any other games besides Overwatch? On stream, no, but yeah, I play other games. One of my favorites that I play a lot outside of stream when I do get to is 7 Days to Die. It's a lot of fun. No, you guys don't need to band together and buy me a motherboard. If I need a motherboard, we can do that. Are you still trying to go pro? Genuine question. No. Eventually, sure, but no. Right now my focus is grinding ranked. So, have you tried switching to one of the front USB ports? I actually have. Yeah, that's what I just plugged it into. I'm hoping that gets better. It worked the rest of the game, but it's also hardwired right now, which I literally despise. So, guys, we all need. Wait, I already read that. Any RPGs? I like role-playing games, but I would say, no. I would say that Borderlands is probably the one that I would like to play the most. What rank are you? Currently Platinum 2, right in the middle. Elden Ring playthrough? Would love to at some point, honestly, yeah. It's a cool game. Yeah, are you frustrated? Hey, quit. That is my microphone. Hi.
It's like I'm over it.
You want mama now? Thank you for the subs and follows, by the way, guys. As far as subs on YouTube and follows on Twitch, I do appreciate it. Yeah, that last game, I could have done more to win. I don't think I pushed W as much as I should have, which is what I'm working on right now. I really do think the keyboard definitely threw me off mentally, which is pathetic. I need to get over that, but... Your RAM is way more fun to watch, to be honest. I feel like that's fairly subjective, but you probably, for some of you, that's probably true. Yeah. Can I ask what the t-shirt in the back is? Yeah, this one right here. When I was trying to get out of debt, which the community did actually help us do, the car that we were paying on at that time was our Kia Optima that is now paid off largely, at least partially because of the community, as a matter of fact. But basically, depending on how much money folks chose to support with, they were able to receive their name written on this thing. That's all. Pretty straightforward. Man, we're really... Wow, that's a wild ban. Sure, I'll jump on the bandwagon. No, I'm not gonna play Wrecking Ball. Where's the game? It's not on screen right now to avoid getting stream sniped. What is my favorite collage for the wintertime? Not sure what you mean. Thank you for the offer, Dex, but I'm good. I do solo queue just to focus on myself, but I really do appreciate it. Community? What do you mean community question mark? Where's the question in that statement? Marvel or DC? Marvel. I think DC's got some really cool stuff, but Marvel has just got my heart for sure. Let's get this cable at least off of the mouse pad now. Okay. Why is category just chatting? Because I'm terrible at remembering to do that. I'm literally awful. When I apply for partner, the next time I apply for partner, I probably won't get it because of the categories. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it got pretty bad. Last night I was objectively getting stream sniped almost every game. Yeah, I figured it was OpenEye because your profile picture is the same. So, favorite Marvel character? Captain America. I just like what he stands for. Has nothing to do with the national part of it, so to speak. Nope, I'm not playing in the LOS of my support, so let's back up here. Dude, that Kiri just keeps TPing. Oh, I actually fed here. I stayed too long. Alright, I'm right next to you. Wondering if she's just out of healing. I need to get out of the main here. We're back up a bit more. Yeah, I got stuck on a wall. I'm dead. We got Pulse out, but that's not a great ult. They can just farm that right back up. So, hopefully... You have enough viewers for partner? I mean, yeah, but that's not the end of the... That's not the only thing that they look for when you're applying for partner. There's a lot more to it. Well, I was really thinking they were going to just kind of... A little too low. Am I tripping? Where's this guy? Oh my gosh, this Kiri is just playing like a little sea lion, man. Okay. I am the one pushing for some reason, so we're gonna walk forward here. Do you tunnel vision on people? Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's kind of sometimes a problem. I have no charge. I'm... Come back over here. We have no support. Yep, don't let him get the old charge. Man, that's unfortunate. The Echo and Tracer are just going in on my back line. I've got to learn to turn and look at them and just bubble. And then walk away. Come on, bud. Oh my goodness gracious alive. I forgot this doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I actually really don't know how much I can do. I really don't know. Is it Winston, Tracer, and Echo all just going in? Like, what is going on? They have no bubbles. I'm just giving them. Okay. Please. That's a problem. Bro. What is happening? Wasting too many grabs? That was not a waste. We got an ult for it. We just didn't follow up for some reason. This Winston is just running down the team. Like, look, why are we still here? Why are we still standing in the same place if we're getting dumpstered like this? Bro. This one Winston's running my entire team down. Unsupported. Like, holy crap. He's just the GOAT. This guy is 8-5 on Moira and flaming me. I need to mute chat. I forgot all about that at this point, to be honest. It's crazy to me how many people just won't realize they also made a mistake. No, he wasn't smurfing, I don't think. He was getting away with it. And I don't know if that's like smurfing or if like the other 4 players on my team were truly just incapable of doing a 4v1. But the thing that I could have done, because it doesn't matter what they did, the thing that I could have done was, and I did this with Doom too on Blizzard World, I kept turning towards the Doom instead of just like, oh, okay, well, he's doing his thing, turn around, maybe throw a bubble their direction, but then that's the only reason I'm turning around is to look, bubble, and walk. That's it. Don't mute chat, it's content. Nah. No, not worth it. You either turned or even sometimes just kind of stood still. You got to fully walk. Yeah, you just got a full send. All gas, no brakes. And that's literally what I'm trying to learn, and I'm just not implementing it enough. Yeah, basically that's true, ZBX. Lamer, I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I'd like to do this. We'll see if that works out. Nice. You need to shoot tank more solely because your teammates won't shoot anything else. Yeah, but that's like, this just because they are doing, like, all of them are doing the same wrong thing doesn't mean that I should also join them. Does that make sense? I get what you're saying, and I'm not necessarily saying your criticism is altogether horrible, but when a Winston is jumping your back line and you're on Zarya, you can't shoot the Winston. You can shoot him before he jumps, but after he jumps, it's just, you just kind of have to accept that it happened, you know? If I wrongs can make a right, sure, and you might win the game, but I don't know. I'll chew on that a bit. I won't completely throw out the idea. Scroller, I appreciate the fact that you want me to be a Ramatra main. That is not something that I'm doing right now. Yeah, I get the premise of what you guys are saying, but the problem is, like, and this is kind of what I'm processing. Everybody right now is operating under the assumption that all 4 of those players would have continued to shoot the tank the entire game, and I just don't think that's true. Yeah, normal. I appreciate your thoughts. Have I tried rivals? Yeah, it's way too easy to rank up. You can have a negative win rate and still be ranking up, which to me is an atrocity.
I think you need to start fighting smarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are at Colosseo again. It was either Colosseo, Antarctic Peninsula, or Shambali. And out of those maps, that's it. Do I like the gameplay? Not really. I'm also not a huge third-person kind of guy. Okay, I'm a little low. Waiting for some healing here. Thank you. I don't think I make it out of this. We're gonna try. Nope, I don't. I don't know where it went. Maybe it went into me and I just got blown up, man. We'll review this one if I lose it, guys. And if we don't lose it, we'll review the other. We're just getting ran over. Okay, we have... No, that was bad bubble. That was a huge May wall. They got a lot of push from that though. Might want to go ram this game. I'm not gonna swap. That's not the way you learn. Okay, we have I have like basically everybody here, but I need to get out of there. I really thought he was killable. I'm gonna get pinned. I have no bubbles. I mean, I got booped in. My only question is how is nothing dying? Bruh. Cassidy, what? Bro. Am I tripping? What is happening? Anybody else just watch our Cassidy literally just full send into the enemy? Like, okay, I am 220 HP. And I am dead. Yep. I think the Ana and Cass are stream sniping and throwing. I don't think so. I did just watch my Cass walk into the enemy like wildly, but it's okay. Okay, full lots of charge. We just need a lot of charge. Here we got shattered, the May wall. I am dead. I mean, if I don't back down main, my supports are nowhere to be seen. And that's what's hard is like right now I'm trying to back into a place where I can maybe live, but it doesn't matter. So that's tough. Oh, I'm so cooked. Here we wait for heals. Oh, why are we using all these? All right, we keep going. If you're over on YouTube, like having a conversation about Marvel Rivals ranked right now, I think the point that folks are making is that it can't be taken seriously as a competitive game because you can rank up with a negative win rate. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to do here. I am literally like, what am I supposed to do with this? We need to go spectate this. I'm gonna be honest. It is not a counter swap issue, guys, and I am sick of you guys saying that. It is a rhetorical question, mostly just in awe of the fact that we are still here. No. Nah, it's okay, guys. We aren't gonna go on the counter swapping thing. If you guys want to keep talking about it and you're gonna force your opinions, we can just ban you. And I'm serious about that. You guys need to get a grip and realize there are more than one school of thought on that conversation. Dude. Where is my backline? Like, I know they aren't dying. Where are they at? No, it is not part of the game. And I refuse to accept that's just part of it. Because that's not factual at all. Okay, like right here, I'm standing right next to my Kiri. Okay, got plenty of charge. Waiting on the next bubble. Ain't no way. Oh no, what are we doing? I am cooked. We have to do something. Hopefully the team can follow up on that. No, we don't follow up on it. I genuinely am wondering what happened. Like, I feel like 90% of the time when I'm standing next to one of my supports, I'm not getting support at all. Counter swapping is not necessary. It helps win, yes, but it's so much smaller of an issue than you guys make it out to be. Counter swapping is a crutch for not knowing how to. Thank you. That's the other school of thought, by the way. It's okay to have more than one. It's okay if you disagree with that. This is just not an objective right and wrong situation. Old Con, thanks so much for the prime. I appreciate it. Truthfully, I'm not sure that I have bubble at that point. Okay to disagree. Yeah, it's okay to disagree, but when I've asked for that to stop, I'm banning people for continuing to force a point. That's all. Yeah. If you know how to play the hero you're counter swapping, sure. Yeah, that's okay. Fair enough, Seven. I appreciate that. Because, okay, so you're talking about viewers. I'm not worried about viewers. I'm worried about having people that are actually committed to being reasonable to each other. And people who are like that are not. Period. End of story. Other opinions are not bannable. You guys are literally not using all of your IQ right now. Shut up and listen to me for a minute. Okay? Seriously, stop typing and listen. What you want to find when you are having conversations with people you disagree with is you want to hear the other person and at the same exact time be willing to agree to disagree. And what I'm seeing from the folks that are basically, I should have counter swapped literally that whole time, is that when I've asked respectfully for you guys to stop, you keep going. That particular problem is a problem. Does that make sense? Very just straightforward. I know it's kind of redundant, but like, that's it. There's nothing more to it than that. And if you can't respect someone who has said, okay, look, I hear your position, I just don't agree. If you can't respect that, then no, you don't need to be in my stream. Period. I don't need you as a viewer. I'm sick of dealing with you guys, man. Some of you truly need to realize that keyboard warriors, the only reason you guys get away with it is because if you were to do that kind of crap in person, someone punch you in the mouth and you'd figure it out. But because you're online, no one does it, and you can't. So that's it. Some of you really need to hear that. I'm going to be honest with you. I do appreciate the kind words as far as the audio stuff. That conversation should have honestly gone, hey, you should counter swap. No thanks. Okay, all right. Exactly. Assault charges exist. Uh-huh. Not sure what your point is there. My way or the highway mentality? No, it's really not, but okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's chat for a second. Let's talk for a second, because I think what a lot of you guys are waiting for is a crash out from me. Been trying to figure out why the viewership went up lately, and a lot of it's drama. But yeah, that's true, ZBX. Sorry, my bad. A little frustrated. Shouldn't have taken it out on you. That's on me. Yeah, I didn't threaten to punch someone. I just said that people say that kind of stuff, they get hit. That's just how it goes. No, good lord. Garb, use your IQ points. That is not what I said, but that's what you want to hear. It's on my June video. June video. Which one was that, Sunshine? I'm not sure what that one was. Thanks for the raid, guys. Hope you're having a good one. Brother, you preach your religious values. You're a dad, and you just told your chat they'd get beat up if they talked in real life. Yes, I did. All of those things, I stand by it. So, I'll be honest with you. The Overwatch community as a whole, and the reason I chose this game, is like 90% of the loudest voices are the most toxic people I've ever met. I've been playing Overwatch since end of 22, I think. Who you beating up? Nobody. That's the thing. Too many people are misunderstanding what I said. What I literally said, you can go back and look at it, is that too many people get away with saying stupid crap online because if they did the same thing in real life, they'd get hit. That's literally what I said. And every single person you're seeing saying that I'm threatening to beat people up took that out of context immediately. So, it is what it is. I mean, it's literally just the fact. Dude, I'm going to report you. Please, go ahead. For what? Pray tell. Would you report me? It's just crazy. You guys are an interesting specimen. Appreciate your thoughts. I'm not trying to say your name, though. I'm going to call you K, so I'm not really sure beyond that. The majority of this audience is likely to be trolls, so consistent with the viewer bump and increase in trolls. Some people coming from that vid and similar, others are potential legitimate future viewers, though. 100%. But here's the thing. When you're cultivating a community and you're not just worried about viewership numbers, you cultivate it. Jacob, no, you're missing the point. You're missing the point if that's what you got from that. You completely missed it. Yeah, appreciate it, Seven. You're probably right. Seeing that right there is a threat. We'll just get you out of my chat. See you later, bud. Why is everyone being so mean? Essentially, the very, very short version is that they have no life. Yeah, and so I thought that too, Nostro. But here's the problem. Nostro. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, by the way. But they're still going, and I've ignored them for like a month and a half. It's insane. No thoughts, Sammy. I don't care. Yeah, I'm trying to, Sunshine. I am. Like, I'm being completely direct, but... Let's just we got time for one more. I just needed a breather. I appreciate that you guys are eager for me to queue, but I did that mostly for my mental. Yeah, 100%. I think I said that, by the way. Is it sick? G4? I basically said that exact thing. Is that like, well, maybe I misphrased it now that I'm thinking about it, because what I was trying to get at is that 90% of the loudest voices are the toxic ones. And I think I said that, but that was what I was going for. How often do the streams get toxic? The chat? Constantly. Something we have to deal with pretty much every day. How are you going to get better if you engage with the weirdos in the chat? Don't worry about it. I want to see you play so bad I'm getting withdrawals. I appreciate it, Ben. Yeah, fair enough, 7. That's actually a good one. Exactly what Failure in Life just said. This is literally the simplest way to put what I've been trying to say, and I'm going to share it. Giving your opinion on counter-swapping, and actually I'm going to go bigger. Giving your opinion on anything isn't the problem. It's the forcing of it on someone after the person acknowledged that they disagree with you. That's it. That's literally it. And if you don't understand that, I don't know how to help you. No, stream ends at 10 p.m. Central. That's crazy, Soren. What a statement. Yeah, no, I just didn't want to queue back up. I was pretty frustrated. You don't have to tilt queue? No, exactly. That's exactly why I didn't queue yet. Ryan Cart, thanks so much for this tier 1, man. I really do appreciate it. And the rest of you that have followed in the last little bit, thank you. There was a ton of follows all at once. It's hard for me to keep up. I appreciate that, GG, but when I've asked for us to move on, we need to move on. If you don't tilt queue, the haters win. I feel like if I do tilt queue, the haters win, actually. And what tanks do you play? How come you only really play Zarya? It was advice that I got from a coach who's more qualified to understand the game than I am by a landslide, which was to play one trick a hero. If that hero gets banned, play another one. If that one, they both get banned, just gonna be rare. Play a third hero. I chose Zarya, Ram, Marissa in that order. So that's all. It's really not. It's not super complicated. I don't know. I don't get a lot of bans on Zarya for some reason. It's funny because streamers like Samito can truly be insufferable, but I do admire the unapologetic stance he takes if he disagrees with his audience. Yeah. It's a big deal. By the way, Zarya got banned, so we play Ramantra. Was that from Derpy? No, that was from Awkward. Yeah, 100% Nostra, 100%. Not currently, no, if I... You learn more with different heroes. There are two schools of thought on this, that one tricking is bad and that one tricking is good. There is plenty of really good evidence on both sides. So I appreciate that that's where you're at, but that's kind of the that's the solution. The Tura, I appreciate that, but I'm not going to get into whether or not Awkward is actually a viable coach. I'm going to focus on my game instead. I need to get this shots hit, man. Appreciate it, sunshine. I mean, my entire team is standing back here instead of coming forward. Like, wait. Anybody else seeing that too? Like, where is my team still standing in the same spot? Yeah, we are. Am I dumb? Like, that's really weird to me that they're just standing back there. Like, I understood when they were getting pressured by a diva, but like, that was not what was happening there. Yeah, let passive health regen. We just tried ulting. Oh my gosh, dude. Guys. Okay, Discord orb. That's actually the wrong perk, but am I tripping? Where are these guys at? I am tripping. Holy crap, dude. Appreciate it, Obels. Thank you. Let's move on from the one tricking conversation, guys. Like, all across the board. I don't care what side of the argument you're on. Let's move on from it. It's really distracting. Alright, focus. Come on. I can win this. Make it just a crazy reverse sweep. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? What are we doing? I've got 3 of them on me. Yeah, we're literally feeding right now. I think I've been getting stream sniped actively all night. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am over this. This is ridiculous. I'm done tonight. I'm done. I have gotten stream sniped one too many times tonight. This is ridiculous. Bingo. 100%, I'm sure. It's the same guy. He's been, whoever it is has been locking Cass every game and just running it down. Appreciate it, Rainier. I have streamer mode on. That's what's crazy is like, but they're somehow slipping through that crack. So no, they are. They're stream sniping. I have zero hesitations. So just avoid and go next. Good idea. But I reported the account too because I'm not buying the fact that it's not that. I don't know why I didn't think to avoid. Honestly, that's just a skill issue on my part. I do have Q delay. I literally have every streamer mode thing on right now. How would they be sniping? No idea how, but you see the same exact behavior with the same exact characters with the same exact skin multiple games in a row. It's easy to figure out. It's really not complicated. Okay, Liamo. That's okay. I have no idea how long the delay is, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know I need to, Nikki. It's just too late now. I already did. We're gonna get this last one. We're gonna make it a win. It's been a tough mental day. I just need to reset. Stacking is just giving you too many advantages and not forcing you to be the better player in the lobby. Do you mind, if it's not too much to ask, Crits, would you DM those to me? Would that be okay to ask? I'm still getting freaking sniped. Unreal. Okay. Well, it is what it is.
Now arriving at Yijang Tower.
A10's solid for sure. the snipers are getting onto my team and not helping in any way. That's all.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, man. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you, Deterra, but I also don't spend a lot of time enjoying content these days. Bad prediction. All right. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really thought I was gonna kill her, so I stopped shooting. Am I tripping? I thought I heard a Juno behind me. Yep, we get our ult up there. It's not a big deal. Deterra, I'm not sure what to make of that statement, but I'm going to be honest with you. It comes across like you're being disingenuous and just saying things to try and flame. So... By the way, I do appreciate the $4.99 super chat. I don't know that I ever said that. I just read your message. That's on me.
Pre-mission checklist complete. Now it's time for the good bit.
No, because that's why do you look so serious? I'm focused. I want to win a game tonight. I'm so sick of losing because I'm not playing well. So... Alright, Scroller, I appreciate it. Not much I can do with that, but I am not playing perfect. That is not something I have claimed at all tonight. I want to make sure I'm very clear on that. Okay, we are a little too low to stay. Okay, fair enough. They did a really good job playing that. Oh, he got punched into a trap. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. He was gonna get full punch anyway. May have been a very poor use of my ult there. I'm just gonna own that. The idea was good, I think. And the idea was to survive. Yeah, I just got blown up there. I should have just held block. Just had to stop reading my chat. That was really what it boiled down to. Fibber coming in with the 2 gifties. I appreciate it, man. What made me choose Overwatch? I think that the game itself is actually incredible. As much as I get like frustrated and stuff by it and whatnot, like yeah, it's, you know, it's challenging for sure, but I don't even know if I do this. There you go. That's just my Apex scene, so I guess that'll do. And then I have to figure out how to mute my game source here real quick. There we go. I've thought about duoing and trioing, but the problem with that is you are no longer the most consistent factor in your games. Yeah, I'm with you, Sight. I'm with you. Have you ever thought about being a variety streamer? It is almost impossible to grow as a variety streamer. Eventually, you end up finding that you have to lock in on something. Plat 1 is top 15%-ish. I don't know. Yeah, but ranked and the OWCS are completely different ball games. To compare the two is yikes. Do I love my wife? What a wild question. Even wilder that you got banned by her. I'm sorry, that is just sweet poetic justice. That really made me happy inside. It was oddly fulfilling. Love you. We black screening to stop stream snipers. That's the goal. Wow, gaming. Calm down. Good calls. Yes. Thank you. I already answered the question about what made me choose Overwatch. By the way, I'm still getting stream sniped. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. No, we aren't going to do a VOD tonight, yeah. No worries, Fiber. What rank was I on Rivals? I played like 20 hours and hit high diamond. Need me on Twitch? Crow, wherever you want to be is fine. How do you know you're getting stream snipe? Yeah, the Zarya banned him on a map that doesn't make any sense to ban Zarya on. That's all. Rachel. Okay, they have a Pharah. Reinhardt, I can't. That's a good question, I feel like, but I can't quite read all the details at the moment. If you remind me after this game, we can try and get into that. Slept, that's okay. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad, my bad. Crow, that's dope, man. How's your travel? Everything go okay? Jeez. We were kind of bullying these kids, I'm not gonna lie. Humidity's killing you? That's valid. Oh. Oh my. They just used a lot there. So did we, but... I sort of also just AFK'd the Ramatra here. Oh, he's killable. Oh, he's killable. Guys! Guys! How did he not die? Am I tripping? He should have died there. What? Oh my. I got a bad feeling about how split this team is right now for this first fight. Yep, we're already down one because we split like that. Okay. Got the remaining bit of the team. Okay, team's here. Bruh. Hi. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. We took the point. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't touch that. That was a huge blizzard. That blizzard literally just won that fight. I mean, let's not beat around the bush about that. That was a huge blizzard. Big. What? Don't worry about it. I don't know either. They're all using the degenerate words. I don't understand any of it. Hoping for game. I saw your question the first couple times. I just don't really ask for anything specific. All right, we're pushing back towards Platinum 2. We had some really rough games tonight. Mental was off. I think I've got to figure out. So one of the things that I'm big on is like constantly learning, right? And sometimes learning goes outside of the game. Wild concept to a lot of you, I know. But like one of the things that I'm trying to find the balance in, to make this very short, is up until this recent influx of growth, I responded to every comment, I responded to every chat, and, you know, banned the stuff that needed to be banned, hid the stuff that needed to be hidden, all that stuff. But now that things have kind of exploded, I mean, I seriously went from an average of like 30 viewers and jumped straight up to almost 200 on average. And with that, you have different, you have to change things up. No publicity is bad publicity. I understand the phrase. I don't know that I agree with it, but it's okay. Yeah, Rain, that's true too. So yeah, I've been really trying to figure out how to balance that, and I've fucked it up a few times. Let's just say it the way it is. All right, excuse my language, okay? But let's be blunt with each other. I screwed it up multiple times, and I'm really bad at it. Something that I'm fully willing to acknowledge. I get tilted at the chat too easily, and I am still trying to figure it out, man. Well, your mom heard the cuss word. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's not the first time anybody's heard that word. To be fair, the hate isn't deserved, so it's better than just farming hate views. Yeah, that's true. It's my bad tonight, guys. As soon as I stopped reading chat and just focused on the gameplay, I started winning games. And I get so frustrated with myself because I know better. I know this. I'm not stupid. I know that ignoring the hate and focusing on yourself is the most important thing in this context of what we're talking about right now. And for some reason in the moment, I fail to remember it. Frustrates me to no end. It's one of my biggest pet peeves with myself, is that I care too much about what people think. Sometimes it's a good thing, right? You have to find the balance. I need to care, for instance, about what my wife thinks of me. I need to care what my kids think of me. I need to care what my friends think of me, the actual people that are close. But kind of what Soren just talked about too. It's tough because you're already trying to learn Overwatch, and you're juggling this skill that most players don't have to worry about because they aren't streaming, right? The content creation side of things, like if I were to do this all over again and I wasn't creating content, I almost guarantee you I would be way further than I am right now. But because content is the primary focus and the improvement is secondary, it's difficult. Like some parasocial freaks crave attention, you shouldn't give it to them. I know. I'm bad at it though. And what's hard is like deciphering between what's real and what isn't. Because some of the engagement is just fake and they make it look like they care, but they really don't. And I used to be able to read that pretty easily, but now these days I can't figure it out. Oh. Oh, you guys are already on it. Love it. Unranked the GM series would go hard. That would last like 80 years at the rate I'm going right now. But I'm gonna get out of here. You kind of lost me, to be honest. Wait, what do you mean? I lost you. What do you mean? I'm here for gameplay, not drama. If me talking about the things going on right now in the reality of what I do is not for you, then you're right. My content's not for you, and I encourage you to find content that you enjoy more. And I mean that in like the most sincere way ever. There's so many incredible content creators out there. If my content's not for you, that's okay. My content isn't for everyone. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's fair, Rain. Are you saying drama is your content? Holy cow. Please tell me that's like a facetious question. That's got to be rage bait. No, there's no way. There's no way. Do I have other long-term goals besides content creation? Oh, of course I do. Yeah, of course. Of course I do. No, you told old mate to leave as he asked you to play more and stop talking about drama. No, what I said was, if me addressing what's going on right now is not something you're okay with, then you're right, my content isn't for you. That is what I said. Very different. No, I'm not, Banan. Appreciate it, Fiber. That's not a bad idea, actually. So your content involves talking about drama. When it's appropriate to address. Yep. That's not the primary focus of my content. It just happens on my live stream sometimes. Yeah, I might need a sub-only button, to be honest with you, Jab. It's not a bad idea. No, Rach, you're good. Yeah, Venture, exactly. That's my point. Just wanted to clarify, thank you. And that's fair. Clarification's fine. I think at the end, it's your channel and the platform for you to mold however you want. But my advice is stop talking to Chad like they are genuine with the words they say. Yeah, that's the other thing. I have a tendency to assume the best in people, which is a good thing. Like, it's a good character quality. But on the internet, you can't do that. Right? I mean, just objectively, you can't. And I hate that. You know, I've streamed for 30 viewers for a long time, and those 30 people, like, were just genuine great people. And I'm sure maybe some of you are that way. But that's it. Did I see the TikToks on the internet about me? No. And even if I did, I don't care. Doesn't bother me at all. Lucas, I've seen your question. I feel like we're being facetious. Let's move on. I didn't mean to come off as rude. I was just asking. I'm sorry that I'm probably reading everything like that right now. That's on me. Thanks, Crow. See you later, man. Yeah, Himbo, you're absolutely correct on that. Yep. I mean, you can definitely get to know consistent chatters even with a large community. Seen it happen, but it takes way longer than you're used to for sure. Yeah, that's my point. Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening away from the internet for a bit. I'm just needing that. If Patreon games weren't tomorrow night, I'd probably take a break. I'm gonna be honest. Blue collar, I appreciate it, man. Same time tomorrow. Yep. Bonk, that's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed them. My favorite song, if you want to know, if you guys like heavy metal at all and you're cool with it being Christian heavy, Wolves at the Gate, my favorite song by them is The Father's Bargain. It's really good. So, appreciate you guys, man. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.